Hey guys, Top Pops here, and today I'm going to be doing the shortest Funko Pop. So I know I actually did the tallest Funko Pop a while ago. There will be a link in the description for that video, but today I'm going to be doing the shortest, like I said. Now, this also shows on this tape measure. It was off by a bit on the camera, so it's whatever I say, not what it says on here, because this is going to be off by a bit just because of the angle of the camera. But other than that, guys, I've got some really short ones, so let's get started. Okay, so first up, I actually have Stewie from Family Guy. Now, I wish that Rupert was an actual character because he would be the smallest for sure, but Stewie actually comes in at around 2.75 inches, which isn't that bad. He's pretty short compared to when they're supposed to be saying it's a 3.5 to 3.75 inch character. So this is tiny compared to that. And he also looks really small, but I guess the character is small in general, like he's a baby. So I guess it makes sense that he is smaller, but he isn't the smallest that I own, so let's move on to the next one. So guys, next up, I actually have a Disney character, and it is Hank. Now this guy is, of course, very short, and he's an octopus, or a septopus because he lost a leg, but he's actually pretty short. Let me check what he's at. He's at about 2.5 inches. So 2.5 inches, that is a little bit shorter than Stewie, but, you know, all in all, he is super short, and I think this is crazy how Funko's making them so small like this. So I guess you can say width does make up for height for him. But other than that, really, I mean, characters are supposed to be 3 to 3.5 to 3.75 inches. So that is kind of crazy how they're smaller, but I really do like these characters anyways. Now, guys, I'm actually going to move these over a bit just so I can fit them in the middle here. It is actually Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast. Now, this character does come with Chip, but I'm not counting Chip because he is a pocket pop or like a mini one. So this character is, again, Oh, this one's actually 3 inches tall. Okay, so this one is a bit taller than the other ones, but still, it is one of my shortest Funko Pops. I have 2 more coming up, and these ones are even shorter, so let's go into it. So, next up, actually, most of these guys are actually Disney characters, which is odd. I don't know what's going on there, but most of the Disney characters are pretty small. And up next, I actually have Nemo from Finding Nemo or Finding Dory, depending on how you look at it. This one is, again, just about 2.5 because of the fin. If it wasn't the fin, it'd be about 2 inches. I think this character is really cool, and I'm glad they didn't put him on a stand or something. They just kept him as Nemo the fish, not like he was like in an anemone or something. I think that'd be kind of weird. But all in all, this character is really cool, and I like how they make him shorter just because he is a fish, and you know, Nemo is honestly one of my favorite movies. Now guys, for my shortest character out of all of my pops, out of 320 different pops, we have, drum roll please, it's another Disney character. It is Ramone from Cars. Now, I know this character comes in a different styled box. Let me back this up a bit. Ramone comes in a different type of box where it's turned sideways instead of straight up, so I guess technically he would be about this tall, but this is how he's supposed to stand, so I'm going to say that this is how tall he is. He is actually 2 inches tall. Now this is crazy, guys. I can't believe that they'd make a character that's 2 inches tall when they say they're almost supposed to be about 4 inches. So, you know, this character is crazy in general, and I'm going to compare Ramon to one other character before we end this video. Okay guys, so before we actually end this video off, I want to show you something, so let me just move these characters out of the way. Now there is one that came in a 3-pack a while ago with Stitch and Angel, and it is actually Scrump. Now if you look at her, or you know, the doll, I don't know if it's a he or she, but probably a she, Scrump is actually taller than Ramon is. Now I know it's kind of hard to see on camera just because of the angle, but let's see. Hold on guys, I'll be back in a second, see if I can get a better angle for you. Okay guys, so as you can see here, Ramon is actually much shorter, and now I know this is the top of that's kind of like the top height, so this is where Scrump ends at this spot right here, and then Ramon ends about here. So if you look at it, Scrump is much taller, and it actually counts as like a mini pop or a pocket pop. So I think that is kind of crazy on Funko's part, but I do really like this, just because Ramon is so low and slow. So, but you know guys, that's all for today. This has been another episode of Top Pops, my shortest Funko Pops that I own. Thanks for watching.
X gon' give it to you. What? Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless.